Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz on December 2, 2016, 10:11 p.m. Birmingham. Topic, one word, and eat it up. Dinar. No, it's not RV'ed. Let me read you something here and tell you why it's not here, when it stopped, and why it has suddenly gained momentum. We are encouraged, this is one of the gurus, by a December to remember. Soon the race will begin, and we may all find ourselves with new choices as Iraq takes international stage. Remember, one is the loneliest number. Iraq will climb in value over the next several months as it becomes the strongest currency in the world. And they have proof that it can do that. They have that ability. Black gold will be a player for them, but their mineral wealth will be the game changer. It will put them so far over the top that the black gold may not be the best thing that comes out of Iraq. They have the largest phosphorus, this burning, you know what I'm talking about, reserves in the world while the world is at a critically low level. I'm talking about every country needs it badly. All right, and another thing, gold and other precious metals are ridiculous. You know how you see in Nome, Alaska, them going in 8 or 10 or 12 feet of water and sucking up the dirt, and you got this guy on the barge. Hey, he's bringing in, good Lord, $1 million every year at a minimum. Well, Iraq can do the same thing, except the gold's not in 10 feet of water. The gold's under about 10 feet of sand, and a lot of it. Easy to get to, no cold weather to worry about, no heavy storms to worry about, no 6 foot thick or 1 foot thick ice to worry about. It's just there, and they will not and have purposely kept it out of the mainstream, but it will eventually all come out. There are great days ahead as Iraq begins to diversify its economy. Now, they have to, let me get one more thing though. You have one guy that every time they talk about this, he throws one word out there, 2 words out there. It's out of Montana. He says, oh, but they can't do anything. They have to settle with hydrocarbons. I disagree, Mr. Montana, respectfully, but that's not true. You cannot settle, you cannot even guess at your hydrocarbons until you decide how much oil you're going to pull out of the ground. If you say, well, you know what, we're going to run 10% of the wells, and we're going to let each well pump 20 million barrels a month. Not 20 million. Well, I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe a total of 20 million barrels a month. And if they pay by that count hydrocarbons, well, they're going to get out cheap because they're going to get 100 times that amount eventually. Iraq has actually discovered oil on less than about one of 25%. So a very small amount of land that they are pumping from. They've not yet touched the first 10% of land, and the 10% that have been tested far exceeds what they're pumping right now today. That's just 10%, 1/10 of the land that they are set up to test. And you know, it's like you have a football field and you take 1/10 of it. Look how much more you have. You still got 90% of it left. Well, Iraq will exceed, and the numbers say today that they will exceed when they start pumping just on what they already have, all of Saudi Arabia. This includes all the countries that surrounds right on the borders of the Persian Gulf and the Indian Sea or whatever, Indian Ocean. Iraq will end up with far more than that on oil, and then the gold and the other mineral reserves is just icing on the cake. That can exceed the price of the oil. I mean, that of course can't last forever, but the oil can. So the reason they did not RV like everybody heard and thought they would 4 years ago, because they thought Obama would have been replaced. But Obama is much is against Iraq than Clinton was. And he would have left them there to let them continue to beat up on them. But the only reason that they came in and decided to start helping you is because of Donald Trump. And then I'm going to break rank here on one thing that I'm talking about and tell you another. Just the other day, Obama was talking about Trump, saying, look, how in the world can this man create jobs for people in our country when I can't do it? I've been trying and I've been trying. He's been lying. When he's trying, he's playing golf. And here, Trump is not even president yet, and he's already saved 1,000 jobs at Carrier, plus the companies that build for Carrier. There's another 2,000 jobs not mentioned. So think about that. They weren't on the plate to be moved, but on the schedule, but they would have. But they're staying. So right there, Donald Trump has potentially created 3,000 jobs, and he hadn't even taken office yet. And he will do this many more times before the 20th of January. Okay, hydrocarbons, they can't do it until they decide how much they're going to pump. And you have another spot. You have the next world leader. Where's that going to be? It's going to be in Iraq. It's going to be 50 miles north of Baghdad. It's going to be the new Babylon. That's going to be the seat of the Antichrist. Of course, that'll come after we are gone, after Christians have been taken out of the way. But until then, while Trump is in charge, things are going to go fast, very fast. In fact, just since Trump was known to be sworn in or known to be our leader, our president, that hit an all-time low for all, like Iran, Yemen, Somalia, and of course Syria and Turkey. They don't like it. But since they found out there, then the ISIS group, they're almost running out of Iraq faster than Iraq can move in and push them out. Of course, with the help of other countries. They're going to be gone before this month is out. But I mean, this month is out. They'll be gone before December is halfway done, because they're 98% out anyway, except on the fringes. But they'll be gone. Make no beans about it. They will be kicked out and either killed or kicked out, and they can take their pick. The Muslim Brotherhood, they're out. They've gone underground. They're shutting their traps. They don't want to get caught. They're going to try to blend in. But keep in mind, they can't do anything. As long as Iraq becomes more and more powerful and wealthy, then they'll have the money to keep these things depressed. These Muslim Islamic terrorists, they can keep them down and pinned to the ground as long as they're wealthy, because they can pay for it. So guys, all you Dinar holders, I'm saying it'll start out at a dime, maybe not that much. I'm saying in 30 days it could easily hit 25 cents, maybe 30 cents. Another 30 days, another 30 or 40 cents. Another 30 days, it'll hit that 86 cents, that magic number. And then immediately after that, it'll hit $1. Before a year is out, maybe a year and a half, when they find out and get some more oil going, I can see them hitting their mark, which is $3.50 plus per dinar. I can see that, guys, in less than a year, beginning January 1. But I can see 86 cents and cross my fingers in 90 days. So, oh, by the way, I gave you a wrong number the other day. The entire number of people that have Iraqi dinar is a small number after all. I did not know. I heard bigger numbers. I heard 3 million in this country, and then I heard 6 million in this country. That is incorrect. I hear there's between 1.5 and maybe not as many as 2 million worldwide. So when you consider if you own the Iraqi dinar, you are a very small group out of 1.5 million people that have the dinar. And those of you that have it, play your cards right, you will become an overnight instant multimillionaire. And I'm praying that you will. Jody Wolf Expoz.